Okay. Hello, everybody. How is it going? Let's see. Did I get everything set up? Doo-doo-doo. Hello. Welcome to my stream. We we're gonna be doing deco today. I decided that I need to resize all my deco in the formats, the new size format. So that's what we're doing. Very exciting, very exciting. Possibly. Let's see. So we have a couple different sizes. We have the regular size. Everything's being formatted into like an 8.5 by 11 size sticker. And then I'm also making a smaller one. And this is not the one I want to open. Hello. Welcome back, Mother of Salt. Back for another round of designing. I changed my mind with what I want to do. So there's that. Da-da. We are resizing Deco. Doesn't that sound like a fun time? So much fun. Hi, Shelly. Okay. Do. I just. Oh, it's not all attached. Of course, it's not all attached. I'll just group it together, anyways. We are going to be doing resizing of Deco tonight. Uh, so, not exactly the most glamorous thing to be doing, but we're doing. It's got to be done. It has to be done. So we are doing it. So you guys know that I have like just like the regular size deco, and then I'm moving and doing a larger size. And then it was brought to my attention that if I'm doing the larger size, what about the people with the smaller planners? And we can't leave them out. So they are also going to get a sheet. So it'd be kind of like the border collections where you have the large one and the smaller one. This will be very similar. Very similar. But let's see how many of these we can fit on here. Do. For those of you that don't know, hi, my name's Megan, and I run a sticker shop entitled A Cute Cut Craft. And I have been creating and making stickers for the planner community since 2018. I started selling on Etsy And I think in 2021 I moved, or 2020, I I moved to a standalone shop, so that would be cutecutcraft.ca. And yeah, here on the stream I do planning stuff. I do a lot of design with me because designing is very lonely and you guys keep me company. So I'm very happy that you could join me today, tonight, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. And today we are resizing extra large deco sheets. So not super glamorous, but we're doing it. It's a need to do job. Hi, Miss Amanda. How goes it? There we go. So you're going to see a lot of deco tonight. A lot of deco. I'm hoping that I can run through these fairly quickly. We will see. I'm glad you could catch the live as well, Delta 5 or Delta 15. Oh, I'm so bad with handles. I'm so used to being on Facebook with the lives and seeing people's actual names. Whereas on here, it is a whole lot of handles. You don't want to be updating. Okay. Save, save, save. Oh, it's a Delta. Maybe I could have figured that out with lots of super sleuthing. There are some other people on here with super sleuth handles that are on Facebook Lives all the time with you as well. I'm going to rat Amanda out. Amanda is AA Tech. Ooh. Called Joe. Okay, we did the first one. Irish done. What's the next one? Night Stars. Do. Okay. I think all of these can stay together and be big. Oh dear, that is not all one. So, is anyone besides myself excited about the big old the size changes for the deco? You know, I'm actually excited for the smaller one, which is kind of shocking for me. I thought that I would be more excited about the larger one, but let's be serious. The smaller one I can put on the other half of like my layout, which is the three, like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatnot, and it will fit perfectly. So there's that. That's fun. And then none of this is really gonna fit. We're gonna put a whole bunch of little stars in here. That's the one thing with using the big one. we gotta fill in all this space. And it's too small to put another big extra large deco. So that means you're gonna get a whole heck of a lot of deco with this puppy. Yeah, I think the smaller one would work really good, Amanda. I'm excited about it. Miss Lindsay, that was purely her idea. And I mean, what a great idea. Brilliant. I mean, if I'm going to go bigger, I mean, what about the people that have the smaller planners? We can't leave them out. And we shall not leave them out. Put 8 zillion stars in here. Good grief. Actually, I'm just going to stick that in there. So, did everyone see the post in the VIP group about the sale that's happening this weekend? Let me tell you, when so I do a clearance, a clear out, whatever you want to call it, sale every January, and it's basically I go around in my office and I look in all the little crevices and all the places I don't like to look because I don't want to say that I hoard things, but sometimes that happens. And I pull out all the random stickers from all the really random places, and then I make a zillion grab bags and then mark them down a heck of a lot and sell them. Because stickers just can't live in my office forever. I mean, they'd like to, clearly, but they can't. So I have moved my office a couple times this year. Um, in the house, I went from 2 rooms or 1 room to 2 rooms to spread over 3 spots, and now I'm in 1 spot, which is my final resting place. I'm never moving again. And because this is what I'm blaming it on my moving. Maybe not the whole reason I have so many grab bags, but I'm just going to go with it. And let me tell you, I was finding stickers everywhere, like everywhere. And poor Chris was helping me make all the grab bags because I had to take pictures of them all and sort them all out. So he's helping me, and I'd bring out this big stack because I knew I had 2 big stacks, and those were the stacks I knew about, which is about 100 grab bags, which is pretty um par for the course. So I had my stacks, and Chris is like, okay, like this isn't too bad. And then I was like, I think there's more. And then I'd go and look, and I'd find another stack. And then I'd go look again, and I'd find another stack. It was brutal. So all said and done, I think I have over 300. I think it's going to be around 350 and grab bags. It's Isn't that crazy? 350 grab bags. I have never had that high of a number before. I never want to have that high of a number ever again. Chris is like, why do you only do this once a year? I was like, well, usually I only have about 100, not 350. So that's fun. So, anyways, most of them are on the website, and they are marked down. So there are 10 pages. I can call it retail value would be $37 Canadian. They're marked down to 20. And then the whole shop is on sale this weekend at 25% off. So that brings them down to like $15. So that's $1.50 a sheet. And they're not oops, they're perfectly fine stickers. And they are grouped by some are grouped by collection, some are grouped by oopsies, wrong button. Like sheets, so like all full boxes, and they're all the same size. So yeah, there's monthly kit bundles in there as well. There's a lot. There's a lot. So if you haven't checked that out, it's in the super sale section of the shop. Or you can take a look at the web or there's a link right in the VIP group with the post. You're supposed to de-stash when you find stickers everywhere. Yeah. Oh gosh, there's like really stickers everywhere. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm never gonna let it get this bad ever again. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It shouldn't be nearly as bad ever again because I'm never moving and I'll be able to keep track of everything and it'll be perfect. Huh. Do, 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 do. Hi, Amber. You're such a multitasker when you're at work. You keep track of nothing. Oh. Do. No, no. Chaos is your jam. Chaos is fun. No, let me tell you, if I didn't run a sticker shop and I cleaned out my office and found stickers everywhere, it would be like hip hip hooray day. But, you know, I'm not supposed to hoard stickers as a shop owner. I'm supposed to sell them, not keep them. Maybe it's because my mom hasn't been over lately. She usually is pretty good at thinning the herd out. She likes to come and shop. Hi, John. So yeah, everyone needs to shop all these grab bags because there's a lot of them. Let me tell ya. Perfect. I'm really excited to use these little ones. They're gonna be cute. Okay, that one's done. What's next? John, you can come thin to her whenever. Well, not anymore because they're all in these darn grab bags. I mean, I guess you can come and grab some grab bags. Good lord, there's a lot of them. There is a lot. Okay, which one's next? Kitty cats. Well, I only do this once a year. So that would be 2025. Okay. Oops. Why is this not all together? The kitties. Oh my gosh. Every time I see this art, I just want to play the Lady and the Tramp Siamese cat song. So bad. Because I currently have that in my head. I will not sing for you all because that would just be tortureful. Oh crap, wrong button. Undo is my favorite button. The Night Stars, Amber. Yeah, It's a lot of people's favorite art, that's for sure, and kit. That's why I brought it back. So I originally did the Night Stars back in 2021, I believe. And then I brought it back as a reformat because everybody loved it. And that's typically what I do with the more popular kits. They'll come back. You know what? We're going to put little paw prints in here and fill in these little spots. Highland, is that the Highland cows? The only thing I've done with cows, minus like deco I've done for mailers, is I did Scott's Pride, and that's actually one that I want to bring back. And I believe it has extra large deco as well. Whoopsies. Yeah, the ones I did at the draw last night were that was just a set of deco that I did for a deco mailer. So it's not something I had a kit revolved around. And like all these ones that I'm doing tonight all have, they're all part of full kits. Because I typically don't make deco just to make deco, minus what I make in the mailers. There we go. Now I got some paw prints. 3, 2, 3. You know what? If you like the um the Highland cows, I think you would like the Scots Pride. I'm gonna show it. I have the full boxes on the website still. At least I think I do. We're gonna find out real quick. There we go. So the Scots Pride, this is actually the extra large deco for it, but it does have the Highland cow in it, and I mean some other critters as well. And then here are the full boxes for these guys. Oh, it does have that Highland cow in it with some other little critters. So this is the one that I'm thinking of bringing back because I really really like it. It's too cute. Get over here. Too small. Oops. So, what is everybody up to this fine evening? You know what? I'm pretty sure it's warm outside. I did not go outside at all today. How terrible is that? I have been down in my office, really working on getting grab bags listed. And then now I'm here with you guys. Oh, you're looking at grab bags. Yeah, I mean, some people aren't even waiting. Some people are concerned that they're going to sell out the ones that they want because, I mean, clearly there's only one of each. And I've had a couple sales this morning, and I was like, oh, a couple of people messaged me and they're like, not taking any chances. I want that grab bag. I will say the ones that sell out the quickest is there's a couple full box ones that have foil on them. Those most definitely are going to sell it real quick. Really, any of the full box ones will sell super fast. And then the big box from the dashboard kits, those ones sell smoking fast too. Yeah, I used to do my grab bags and it was just random and you got whatever you got. And then I started thinking that I never buy grab bags that way because what if you're going to get a whole bunch of stickers that you do not like? So that is why I started doing photos for them. So you can see exactly, well, not exactly, but you know what you're getting. And quite frankly, if you have any questions about any of the grab bags, you can always shoot me a message because I can take a look at the pictures. I'm not going to like dig the grab bag out and like open it up and take better pictures, but I can look at them and be like, this has a lot of big happy planner stickers in it, or give kind of insight that way. Oops. Oh no, I named that right. Boom. Cats. Done. What's next? Oh, everybody's favorite. What do we think is the favorite one? With Silhouette taking so long to open these, it's just like the suspense. And yep, it is the penguins. Shocker, right? Was anybody shocked about this? This is definitely, well, maybe not my number one selling kit of 2023, but it's definitely up there. The favorites of the end of the year, that's for sure. Penguin, penguin, penguins. Man, I wish two would fit, but you know what? What if I do this? Boom. We're just gonna get rid of all that, and this can be another one. Oh yeah, 10 o'clock. I love that you booked the time. Are you just coming to shop on Saturday? Oh, these penguins. Ah, what was my best-selling kit of 2023? A good question. Um, okay, let me take a look. Do, do, do. Definitely, um, I think the only thing that beat the penguins was my moon monsters. So here, this is Moon Monsters. If you're not familiar, this one was quite a bit older. It was earlier on in the year, so we're working at like 330 is my kit numbers, and this is kit 262. So this is a little Moon Monsters. If you guys remember this kit, this one, this one was my number one seller because it's kind of cute, isn't it? Super cute. Oops. Hello. Okay, Silhouette, if you're gonna, you gotta play the game. Why aren't you doing what I'm telling you to do? That's weird. Hmm. Hello, Sherbican 6. That's fun to say. Sherbican 6. Welcome, welcome. I have no idea why this is not. Oh, boo. We'll just do it this way. Take that, Silhouette. Welcome to our design evening. We are working on Deco. So this will be a trip down Deco lane here. We're moving backwards. So starting with kits that are the newest and working to the older ones all the way up to kit 192. We'll see how far we get before I peter out and want to kill Silhouette. Or it wants to kill me. Either way, we have a love-hate relationship. Typically more hate than love, but we muddle through. But I want to get a chunk of these done. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, everything else is good. Now we need to fill this in with some deco. Okay, moon monsters can go away. This is all really okay. We're just gonna stick penguins in there. Do, do, do. Okay, little penguins. Actually, we're just gonna steal these penguins. Come on, no, go away. And make them a heck of a lot smaller. Who here has this has this kit? Has these stickers? I think most of you that are here do. No, we're just gonna stick them all right here and make a fun little sticker. You're not ready to use the penguins yet. Oh, I hear ya. Oops. Yeah, I think most of you. John, you don't have any penguin stickers. You're missing out. Everyone else here has them. Peer pressure. You don't have any stickers. Well, we need to rectify that. Did you really win a spread contest with him on Facebook? That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, that's the big one done. Let's get this little one. Amanda, you're such an enabler. Look at you. There is a sale this weekend. But as my resident tech expert and computer fixer of all computer things, I'm pretty sure we can work out a deal for stickers, which we typically do, anyways. But you do not have any penguins. And they're just so darn cute. No, no. Okay, so if you want a spread contest using these penguins, you need to tag me in that post so I can go and look. I'm probably in the group. I'm in like 8 million planner Facebook groups. Uh, but typically not. Some of them I have notifications turned off and whatnot. Tag me in that. I want to see it. That's so cute. Yes, Amanda is a very good enabler. If we had a sticker support group, which I feel like uh, is somewhat needed at some times, myself included, I I don't know if you do real well in it, Amanda. Not gonna lie, I think you would struggle. You'd be the, you'd be the one taking everyone aside, being like, "I know you don't need this, but I think you should." I'm not gonna fit 4 on here, but I will fit 3 and the little guy. I'll put this guy on here. Need is a very subjective word. Most of my sticker desires are definitely not uh, needs. They are clearly wants. I used to be super bad, man. Before I opened a shop, I needed a support group. I I spent way too much money buying stickers. Probably one of the reasons that I opened a shop was my mom found out how exactly how much I was spending at shops, and she's like, "That's crazy. Make your own." And the rest is history. Oopsies. We don't want to get smaller. We want to get bigger. Come on, Silhouette. You can do it. There we go. Oh gosh. What is that stuff there? I have no idea what that is, but it can go away. Boom. Okay. Penguins. You know what? We're gonna swap this one back around. It's not really saving any space doing that. If anything, we should start a sticker support group for those that don't have people in their immediate circle that understand your need for stickers. So it would be like a sticker enabling group. I vote Amanda leads the group. She'd be real good at recruitment and just real good at it. I think that'd be a real good time. I'd join that club in a heartbeat. Sign me up. Everyone should have penguins, kittens, cows, and gnomes in their planners. Love it, Jelly. Delta is your first recruit. There you go. You got your first member. Okay, penguins are done. Next. What's next? Ooh, enchantment. Yes, don't forget about the butterflies. No butterflies will ever be hurt in the making of my spreads. Boom. Okay. Oops. You know, sometimes I make a kit. Okay, this is how it usually goes. I make a kit and I go, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's going to be the best seller ever. And then nobody likes it and it doesn't sell really well. And I don't like sulk in a corner, but I'm like, I don't get it. And then I make another kit and I go, it's all right, but whatever. And it becomes my bestseller. This is the story of my life. This was one of those kits where I spent so much time working on it, and I'm like, oh, everyone's gonna love it. It's got like a dragon in it and a horse. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bestseller. Yep, nope. It was a flop. You just never know. You just never know. It is very pastel-y, which is atypical of what I offer. And I mean, usually people follow me because they like the style that I design in, right? And this isn't really my style. So there's that. But, you know, sometimes there's been a couple like that where I just thought, oh, it's going to be a bestseller ever. And I'm all excited about it. And then it's like crickets. And then the ones I don't like, and I think, oh gosh, no one's going to buy this. This is horrible, are the best sellers. So, I mean, really, I've kind of given up on trying to figure out what people like and not because I'm never right. But this was interesting, this one, because did think it would do better. But sometimes it's what they're released around really dictates if it does well. So, this enchantment kit was released pretty much at the same time as the penguins, the winter penguins. And we all know that everybody loves the penguins, right? So everyone was buying that. And then this just fell short. I think if I was to re-release this next year, it would do 10 times better. Where's that polar bear? I think the timing on it was off. That's what I'm going to tell myself. It'll make me feel better. It's got a horse in it. Ah. Hi, Allie. What'd you miss? Well, we're starting a sticker support group. but not in the way you might think. This support group is for enablers only. So if you don't have someone in your life that enables your sticker love, we now have a group that will work with you and enable you in all things stickers. And Amanda's the leader of said group. Yep, yep. We don't need a support group that'll tell us not to buy stickers. We need one that will support our decision to buy all the pretty things. And that's what we have decreed. Yes, Amanda will provide enabling services as needed. Oopsies. The little snowflakes. But what are we doing today? Today we are resizing Deco and chatting. Really. Yep, that's about it. Because I am starting to offer the extra large deco in jumbo size deco, and then I don't know, what do I want to call it? Mini deco? What do I call the mini ones or the smaller ones? I don't like using the word mini in anything because as soon as I use that word mini, people that use like a mini happy planner automatically assume that it's specifically sized for their planner. And then when it's not, I get emails. And I don't like those emails. So that is a word I do not use really. Mini. I've struck it out of my vocabulary. But is it really petite? Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then we'll look at the size because this is the jumbo one. And what number is this kit? 321. Okay. Extra small. I don't know. I feel like that's false advertising because okay, look at the size of them. They're not what I would consider extra small because they're still just about 5 inches in width, right? They're not. I guess what I call the borders is medium because I have the large and then this would be the medium. So maybe that's a good word. I don't know. Half pint size. That's cute. But see, when you use the word micro, I find people in the community that have micro planners, which are just like small. What are they like 4 inches by 4 inches? They would assume that they would fit in there. I mean, this is clearly not going to fit in there. And however much I wish people would read sticker descriptions and sizes, they don't. They never will. I always get the messages where it's either I thought it would be bigger or I thought it would be smaller and would fit here. And it's like, ugh, clearly says that this is the size. That's why you'll see in a lot of my listing photos now, it actually lists the size of the sticker sheet so people can get like a reference on how big it is. We That's a fun word. We Deco. Cuz really, I think it's only an inch shorter or narrower, whatever you want to call it, than the extra large deco. I don't know. There's so many options, so many words. Amanda, I don't think you're short. I mean, I've met you. You're not that short. And that's coming from me. I'm like 6 feet tall. I did not think you were short. Okay, what's next? Are you really only 5'2"? I feel like you weren't that short. I think you grew. You should measure yourself again. I don't believe that representation of your height. Okay, so this is the floral map deco for that collection. So who here used this kit? Uh-oh, it's too tall. It's okay. It's gonna get shrunk. Oh, you guys are funny. What are you gonna call your support group? Stickers are us. You're gonna need a snazzy name for your little sticker enabling club. Stick it to the wallet. No sticker too expensive. No release too big. Little stickies. Oh gosh. Okay, I'd vote for that one. You have my vote. Oh, sticklets? That's cute too. How about you call yourself the Sticky Sticklets? Oh my gosh. I cracked myself up. Yeah. I shall call you guys the Sticky Sticklets. You can call yourselves whatever you want. Oh, you guys are funny. See, this is why I go and do this in on this platform because this makes designing so much more fun. Let me tell you. Because you guys are hilarious. Haven't you always done a bullet journal, Amber? I always remember seeing you do bullet journals and your junk journals and stuff. Have you changed it up? I answered to hate you. I don't think I've ever addressed someone or tried to get someone's attention by saying, hey, you. I don't think my Canadian upbringing would allow me to say that. I don't think I could do it. In theory, I could just, yeah, I could see myself saying that. In execution, I don't think I could push it out of my mouth. I don't think I could do it. Is that a thing, playing Marco Polo in Costco? Never really lived close to a Costco, so I definitely have never. I don't think I've ever gone to a Costco with my mom. I think that would be very dangerous. Hmm. Sorry. Yeah, that would happen. Oops. Wrong button. I want this button. This is too big. I actually thought, I was like, did she steal an air conditioner? I'm glad you clarified that. Because internally, I'm thinking there's no way that you guys stole air conditioners. But that's how I read that. So thank you for clarifying that. Because my brain was going to like message you after this and be like, did you really steal an air conditioner from Costco? And point number two, how the heck do you do that? Right? Like, it's not something you can like stuff down your pants. At least I don't think you could. I mean, some kids these days wear really baggy clothes, but I don't think you're walking normally with an air conditioner stuff down there. Just saying. Is there a Costco where you live, Amanda? I mean, if Prince Albert doesn't have one, I don't think that you guys can have one. And if you do, that's just rude. We're bigger than you are. Yeah, Saskatoon. Okay, I feel better now. Not feeling left out. Some sort of hidden Costco up there where you live. Which would be shocking because I had trouble finding the freaking Canadian Tire when I was there. Definitely weren't hiding a Costco in a corner. But then I haven't really ventured into that town too much. Clearly. Is it seriously on the main road? Huh. Okay, I'm blind. That's not a shocker though. Okay, what's the next one? Let's see if everyone loves that one. Boom, boom, boom. What has Deco? Oh, this was a big seller too. On the big highway. I don't know which one's the big highway. The big highway. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a funny statement. The big highway. How have I never seen it? Oh, well, I seem to go there every couple months, or drive through there. So maybe I'll pay more attention next time. Probably won't, but one can hope. Hey, if we're talking about crime rates, I mean, you can't leave PA out. They're both bad. Let's be serious. I was in Wilkie last weekend and there was some locals talking about they were having lunch and the lunch table was kind of like right in front of my vendor table and they were talking about Prince Albert and how they can't believe anyone lives there and the high crime rates and blah 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 and I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I didn't realize that people in small towns talked about PA so much. If you're thinking about moving to Saskatchewan, one, it's really cold, so be aware. And two, you probably don't want to move to Prince Albert, or as us locals call it, PA. Not recommended. 1 out of 10. Okay, people? Yeah, you know what, John? I grew up there. I can say these things. No, I'm not in Wilkie. I was what? I was in Wilkie. Uh, Sharon, you don't live by Wilkie, do you? I can't remember. John, you can't say that PA isn't a dangerous place to live. By I was, you know, doing some, as my mom would call it, trash talking on PA, like I am right now, really. And I was like, Mom, you can't like disagree that it's a dangerous place to live. Like the crime rate's really high and whatnot. And she's like, well, yeah, but you know what she says? She says, I just don't go out after 1 o'clock because that's when all the, undesirables come out. I was like, so you live in a town that's super safe, but you can't go out anywhere after 1 o'clock? This is your this is how you're defending your very safe town that you can't even go out and about in. Ah, funny. Wilkie is really small. I didn't realize it was so small when I went there. Very community orientated though, because I was there at a trade show, or it's their weekly farmers market, really, and it like all the locals came out. They were super cute. It was super nice. I go to some towns because I hobnob all over the countryside these days. With Chris's candle business. If you don't know that, he owns a candle business. We run it ourselves, and we sell candles all over the place. Uh, but I typically do most of the traveling, especially long distances, to sell said candles at different shows. And I think I'm going to leave this. Some small towns are amazing and they really are supportive of like local makers and small businesses. And then some aren't. And it's really, I find it very interesting. It's very hit and miss. This was also a very popular kit. What is this? Winter Forest or Christmas Forest or I don't know. Yes, we do have a shop. You can order online for our candles. So the name of the candle shop is Cute Cut Candles because we couldn't think of a name. Which is funny. So instead of Cute Cut Craft, it's Cute Cut Candles. And we make a very like so I don't make any of the candles. I make stickers. um, Chris makes all of our candles, and they're all hand poured, and they're soy wax, and they're pretty awesome. He does some pretty amazing things. They would be classified as like dessert candles, I guess. With some of them are fancy, some of them are not. They're pretty cool. And that's my really horrible pitch. Yeah, there's a bunch of people on here that have ordered them before. Like Amber has some. Yeah, she's Amber loves them. She's like the greatest raw for the candles because she is very sensitive to smells and whatnot. Amanda has also ordered, and her mom. There's a few other people in the cute cut craft community that have sampled our candles. If John is still lurking, which I'm sure he is, him and his husband are like number one fans and testers of all things candles, which is definitely a position. Yes, we do have room sprays, and I really like the room sprays because I have gotten some room sprays where if you spray them on uh like hard surfaces, they're almost greasy and kind of slippery, and these ones are not. And the room sprays are on sale right now. They're only $10 each. Rah rah. I feel like a walking ad. This is a paid advertisement by Cute Cut Candles. John, you don't have too many candles. Candles are fun. And we do ship our candles all over North America. What else? I don't know. That's all I got. And oh, Chris does have he has a Twitch account. And I think I'm actually gonna go live on his Twitch, or I might even do a Facebook Live and show candles and do a little stream, a live stream where people can get a better look at the candles. Because I mean, pictures some like they just don't do them justice, honestly. However much I try and take half decent pictures, uh, to see them in person, oopsies, is completely different. Undo. Popular room spray. Um. Okay, let me look. Let's see. Let's go and go look at the website. So the room sprays. Okay. Now, if you're asking the most popular one ever, would have to be the orange dreamsicle. That is our number one seller in both candle form and room spray. But one that is on the move is this pomegranate, or on it's in a candle. It's called Red Fall. This is smoking popular. So I also give that a rave review from me. I mean, they're all good because we wouldn't have anything that was gross. And then this strawberry limerita is brand new and also a scent that I love. And the pear, oh, like, see, John and Amanda love the pear. The pear is very fresh. It's a very fresh scent. And the blueberry, okay, I can go on about how I love all of them. Let's be serious. But if I was to pick three, it would be the strawberry limerita, the pomegranate, and the orange dreamsicle. There we go. That's what I got. So yeah, our candles are they're pretty fun. Um, this strawberry milkshake is like my favorite. You know, I usually say it's the orange dreamsicle, but I'm really digging this one. Yeah, so there's lots of fun things. Lots. Oh yeah, the baked bread. I think. I mean, Amanda, you you have bought. How many of those baked breads have you bought? You are a fan. Oh my gosh. I have another customer that buys the strawberry ones, like you buy baked bread. Only two. I thought you had more than two. My bad. My bad. So anyways, that's our well, it started off as a side business. Chris is actually a retired plumber. He suffered his third back injury in about 10 years and I mean, we decided that I didn't want him going back and doing commercial plumbing because his back is just hooped and we didn't want him in a wheelchair in the next 5 years. So he makes candles now and he loves it. So a journeyman plumber now makes candles and loves it. He used to make candles when he was in high school. He worked for Yankee Candle Company. Some of you, if you are familiar with candles in any way, might find that name familiar. So he did work there. So candles weren't totally thing to him, but definitely the ones he's doing now, that was completely new. I wonder if he's listening to this. Sometimes he listens. I was gonna tell a story, but I'm not sure if I should. Uh, I people because I sell. Oopsies, undo. I do travel around a lot, and so does he selling them. And people always think that I make them because I'm female, and apparently females always make the candles. So I always tell people like, no, like I don't make the candles. And then I always tell people, like, because they think, oh, well, okay, so you don't like make them, but you must decorate them. Like, you must do the top, right? Because of the whipped cream and whatnot. And I'm like, no. I actually tried to help him a couple times. And let me tell you, the first time I tried doing whipped cream, it looked like mashed potatoes and not like good mashed potatoes. Like, it was bad. And then the second time I tried to help, I got better marginally. Like, let's not get excited about it, better. But I decided that it's way too much work and so finicky. I don't clearly don't have the patience. So then I just started doing it really bad, so I got fired. So Chris fired me from doing whipped cream, and I was over the moon excited that I got fired from the candle job. So now I'm just allowed to sell them and not allowed to make them, which doesn't hurt my feelings in the least. So there we go. Those are our small businesses we have. He likes his new commute, which is from bed to the coffee machine to the basement, usually in pajamas, unless we have to go to town for something. Yeah, if it was easy, everyone would do it. It's not easy. Oh my gosh. I I really don't understand how he has the patience to do it. But kudos because whew, not me. The only thing I'll do sometimes is I'll come up with ideas and then he has to kind of make it happen. And let me tell you, sometimes I come up with some weird ideas. So that is a job and a half. A little raccoon in its present. Right? How cute are these guys? They're super cute. They're little stamps. Yeast and flour sold out during COVID. Yeah, I love making bread though. I cheat though. I have a bread maker. I'll make buns and stuff the odd time from scratch, but typically I just use the bread maker. We never buy bread. We don't eat a whole lot of bread, but we make all our bread from scratch, homemade. We've been doing that for a really long time, actually. Red Lobster biscuits from scratch. What? I've done them from the mix. You know, I can buy the boxed mix for them. I've done that. I don't think it was as good as Red Lobster. They must like use lard or something to make them taste better, in my opinion. Everything's better with butter. Everything. Oh, wrong button. No. Oh gosh, make this stop. Ugh. Clearly. No, I don't want to sign in. Wrong button. Cinnamon buns. Yes. Delicious. My thing is find a recipe that calls for potatoes and potato water. Full stop. The starch from the potatoes makes them so much better. John, are you still on here? You can attest to how delicious my cinnamon buns are with the potatoes in them. Okay, what's the next one? Da-da-da-da. Ooh, this one. Boom. So this collection was another one that I was convinced would do so well and everyone's gonna love it. And it flopped. But that's okay. I liked it, and that's all that matters, right? I had all these people messaging me going, "Oh, you should make a spread that was more male orientated, blah blah blah." So I did, and nobody bought it. It's the story of my life when I make things like that. That's okay. I used it. That's all that matters, right? I didn't have to buy stickers. I don't buy a whole lot of stickers anymore anyways, cuz I typically don't use a whole lot of stickers in my planners. Although this year has changed that. I have moved into a planner that has stickers and have been using them, and it's pretty cool. This whole plain with sticker thing. And it also doesn't help that right behind my desk is the home of all my shop stickers. So when I'm like, oh, I want something, instead of going and looking in my stash and my many binders and whatnot of stickers, I just turn around and grab stickers out of my shop stash or shop stock, which is a terrible habit and I should stop. But I can't because it's so easy. Doo, doo, doo. Boom. Well, that was relatively painless. What the heck did that do? Boom. So, for those new people that jumped on recently, uh, the shop is having a sale this weekend. So, again, qcutcraft.ca is the place for all where you will find all of these stickers. And I'm having my grab bag clearance event sale happening this weekend. It starts tomorrow at noon Eastern. I have over 300 grab bags. Isn't that crazy? 300 grab bags marked down to $15 each. That's Canadian. And you get 10 sheets of perfectly usable stickers for that price. It is first come, first serve. There's only one of each. And I do have pictures. for all the grab bags as well. So you'll always know what you're getting. And if you're confused by anything, you can always shoot me a message. I am always a click away. Okay. What's the next one? Oh, no, wrong button. The autumn fox. How adorable is this little guy? This one is also a reformat. I released this back in like 2020, I'm going to say. It was a long time ago. And I brought it back last fall because it's just too adorable with its cute little smushy face. I love fall so much that I have not taken down any of my fall kits. I just can't bring myself to do it. I've taken down my Christmas kits, but I have not taken down any of my falls yet. Come on. A little bit bigger. There's such a lag on this program. It is a whole season. It is a whole season, and it's the bestest. The bestest season. Oops. Wrong one. Undo. Let me make another strip here. Let's make it smaller. So here's a question. If you had to decorate your planner for either one season or a holiday for the whole year, what would it be? Mine would be fall. I could put fall in my planner all day long, every day, forever. I don't care if it's the middle of summer or Christmas week. I'm going with fall. I know quite a few people have done Halloween is a really popular one to do a whole year of Halloween. I couldn't do that, but I could do fall. See, fall, favorite season. My favorite season. I also really dig the like the colors that aren't like traditional. Um, if I actually told it to do what I wanted to do. Fall and winter. Yeah, winter's good too. I don't like summer. I hate designing kits in the summer. Oh gosh. That is when I will typically design kits that you can use any time of the year that aren't just like summer related because I just can't. Do, do, do. Oh, the autumn rain, I think it's called. I know what you're talking about. That one's really popular too. I think it's called that. Let's see. That's one that needs to come back. And I had people crying for it to come back last year. It's got rain in it. And I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have. Now I want to know what it is. We're going to find it. It is fall. Because it's this. Maybe it's not on here anymore. Our books a season. Well, that is a theme. That is a theme. Maybe it's not on here. There's the autumn box. Interesting. Well, now I have to go find it. Look at, I'm squirreling out here. I'm getting distracted by things that I don't even care. I must know. What is it called? Uh, hmm. I'm gonna find it. Fall rain. Oh, see. Now I can't even find it. And I have my OneDrive turned off because if I turn it on, it's gonna try and upload all this stuff and bog down my internet. And that is not allowed to happen right now. Yeah, I think it was called Winter Rain. It was very blue and plaid and pretty epic. It was one of my favorites. I don't know why it's not on the website though. Ooh, screwed that up. Fall patchwork is pretty cool too. That one was really popular for fall. Winter Rain is on the, well, why can't I find it? Winter Rain. Ah, right there. Yeah. This one, I love this one. And shocker, it has blue in it. Who would have thought? Megan likes something that has blue in it. This actually is on the list of things to get cut off the website. I'm going through and all the kits that are younger than 192, which are in an old format that I design in, are being removed from the site completely. So this at 148 did not make the cut. So in the next month or so, it will be disappearing. And then we'll just have to wait for me to reformat it to bring it back. Whenever that may happen. Okay. Yes, it is a sale if you want to pick them up. Anything older than 192 is going away forever and ever until I reformat it. And I typically don't reformat kits or bring them back for 2 years. They sit in my vault for quite a while before they come back. Work on your patience. Well, that one's old. Um, let's see. I'm gonna look now that I know what it's called. Winter Rain. That one was done in 2021. So, I mean, it is it is one that could come back sooner rather than later. Just saying. But it's a fall kit, so you're gonna have to wait at least 6 months or 8 months before that comes out. Oops, too far. Yeah, we did finally enter winter. It's been crazy, hey. It's been unseasonably warm, to say the least. And then I think it's supposed to get warmer again. It's crazy. All I know is we need moisture. Some sort of rain would be greatly appreciated. But it always get I mean, it's Saskatchewan. It always gets cold here. They talked about the -50 being a once in a generation cold. I'm sorry, but I mean, it gets cold like that every year here. This is not an abnormality. It's always cold here in like January. I think they called it a the once in a lifetime dealio because it was affecting Alberta. And Alberta does not get that cold. I mean, I lived in Alberta for 10 years, longer than that, a long time. And I mean, with their Chinooks, it does not get that cold. That was abnormal. But for Saskatchewan, it's cold. Yeah, but we're a hardy folk, Amanda. We know how to brave the cold. Now, okay, it was a little bit excessive in the length, and but you can't tell me that we don't get -40 every winter for like a week or so, because we do. The 65 was a little excessive. Yeah, that's a big. I mean, I'm not really up on the ice situation in Saskatchewan because I don't ice fish or anything like that. Uh, but prior to our minus a zillion weather, I mean, there was no ice, no nothing. I mean, it may as well have been almost open water. Uh, I don't know what it's like now. I'm gonna assume that it's way better and people can actually get on some ice. But it's cold. It's warm now. What was it? Almost zero today? Oopsies. You're in Quebec, right? If I remember correctly. I mean, even just latitude wise, I mean, where Amanda and I are, I mean, we're practically in igloo country, according to lots of people. Amanda, we should have dog sleds, live in igloos, and no Frank from Ottawa. Uh, but we're quite a bit more north. Uh, so it gets colder here. But I love the cold. Oh my gosh. My favorite season is fall, but that being said, I I just love the cold. I don't like being hot. That's why I love living in Alberta, is because it doesn't get really uh, hot in the summertime and it doesn't get really cold in the wintertime. It's like fall all year round. Puppies. Tino's knows. I love the cold. I'm pretty sure in a previous life I lived in like the Arctic Circle or was a penguin or something. My mom finally uh, got me to buy a winter jacket this year. I can't even remember the last time I owned a winter jacket. Now, I mean, okay, that being said, now that I have one, okay, like I don't have to wear as many layers. Um and it's kind of all right. But it's like the first winter jacket I have owned, I'm going to say in like 11 years or some ridiculous number. Isn't that crazy? Northern Alberta, yes. So where I lived in Alberta, I lived about an hour northwest of Calgary. So quite a bit more south and into the mountains, right where the Chinooks would run through. So again, not a lot of um it wouldn't get really cold and it wouldn't get really hot. Or if it did get a cold, and I mean like you're talking like 25 is like the Arctic North there, there was a Chinook that would roll through the next week, right? And you'd be at +5, which is not global warming. It is a Chinook. And when I first moved there, I was so confused when I saw a Chinook cloud. I had no idea what it was. I was clearly I have seen too many alien movies because I was like, that cloud is not moving, it's just sitting there. I mean, what is happening? Are aliens hiding in the cloud? Like, these are the things that I think of. Crazy. But no, then I was told that it is a Chinook and normal. Aliens were not invading, everyone was safe. I just need to learn what a Chinook was. I really like this blueberry kit too. Blueberries. Oops. I'm sorry, who has cake? There's cake? Oh my gosh. Yesterday, after being on the Facebook Live, and everyone was talking about ice cream cake, I I'm pretty sure I had dreams about ice cream cake last night. Don't quote me on that. But honestly, oh, now I reminded myself of this and now I want ice cream cake again. Huh. Struggle is real. Yeah, we had a good chat about everything ice cream cake and just ice cream. Oh, good times, good times. Rice pudding. I think everyone that was on that Facebook Live last night uh, had either cravings or dreams about ice cream or ice cream cake. So we really did go on a tangent about that because it's so good. Okay, what am I going to put up there? Oops. Forgot to buy cake. I mean, that was your that was like the one mission. Your one mission. Secure cake. Oh man, this kit is not helping my craving for anything sweet. Let me tell you. Oh, I love blueberries. I should clarify that. I love the smell of blueberries. I do not like to eat blueberries, which is weird. I always thought I didn't like the smell of blueberries either until Chris started making blueberry candles, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Then I just realized I don't like the taste of them. Weird that way, apparently. Uh oh, Chris is on here. Were you on here earlier when I was talking about you? You'll have to watch the replay. I didn't say anything bad. It was very good. Oh, did she get the blueberry waffles ones? That is good. It's like the blueberry fritters from Tim Hortons. You do make a lot of things I like. mainly because you make candles right on the other side of where my office is, and I had to smell it all the time. So I tend to pick things that I like the the smell of. There's a couple I don't like. Oh, French vanilla. I just oh can't stand it. There's another one I don't like. But Chris is really good. So what he'll do is if he has to pour one that I don't like, he'll pour them first and then pour the ones that I like after. So it like snuffs out the ones I can't stand smelling. There we go. Oh, there's a spot there. Let's put a little piece of cake up there. Boom. Done. You see, I don't like coffee. I've never drank coffee. I no, not me. So anything like there's an morning espresso candle, ugh. Um, a French vanilla, the chai. Don't like the chai either. I don't like any kind of tea. I call it dirty water. Ah, it's terrible. I would not be a good spokesperson for tea. That's for sure. When's Brian's actual birthday? Is this like a weekend extravaganza? Is his birthday today? Oh, his birthday's today, and then you're just going to Saskatoon on Saturday. Nice. Yeah, the strawberry and champagne's candle. It used to be what I used to call our unicorn candle because it would sell out pretty much as quick as we could keep the candles in stock. And then I could never get in the scent because it was always sold out from our suppliers. But this was it right before Christmas? We were able to snag like a big bottle of it. So we are good for a while on our strawberries and champagne. It's deliciousness. So I guess I can't really call it the unicorn candle anymore because we have way more of it now. You missed it, Chris. Earlier we went on a little tour of your website. Some people were asking what was the best selling room sprays. You missed it. We talked about how I got fired from making candles because my whipped cream looked like mashed potatoes. Not really sad about it. Yeah, I don't think you have um experienced the strawberries and champagne, Amanda, because it's always sold out. It's just like I don't think I brought it to North Alford for one show and I only had two of them. And I sold my display and the other ones within like 20 minutes. Some guy bought two of them, right? Like we could never keep them in stock. And we never had enough scent to keep up with demand. But now we do. So yeah, I'm gonna go I'm probably going to do a Facebook Live. I think I'm going to do a Facebook Live one of these days. I talk about this a lot with Chris. Uh, one of these days soon. And I'm just going to do a little walkthrough and show you guys all the candles live and in person because pictures really don't do a lot of them justice. And yeah, so definitely make sure that if you're not, follow us on Facebook. If you just search for Cute Cut Candles, it'll pop up there. And also we have Chris made a Twitch account as well because he wants to start twitching. And I might go live there as well. So if you'd rather follow on Twitch, you can do that as well. And then of course we have like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and I don't know. I think that's it. So many things. He also has some pretty cool reels uh showing kind of progression of making the candles and whatnot. And those are pretty cool. If I do say so myself. And I think the last one is the strawberries and champagne. And it's on TikTok. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you haven't gone live on Twitch yet though. But you have a Twitch account. I'll probably bust out and go live. How do you have time to make candles? Because I handle your social media. You make the candles. I deal with everything else. Which is a-okay with me because I am not making those candles. I do not have the patience. I don't know how you have the patience, honestly. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is making me so hungry. Ugh. Ice cream cake. I just want an ice cream cake. You know, yesterday my mom said she would go and buy me an ice cream cake. And I said, oh no, don't worry about it. Ah, man, I should have made her worry about it. I should have made that happen. I could have an ice cream cake right now. That was silly of me. Okay, Chris, we are not driving to town to get an ice cream cake. Just FYI. And they're already closed, so don't get any ideas. John, do you tell Leper? That's good because we do not need an ice cream cake. I mean, I really want an ice cream cake, but do I need an ice cream cake? No. I wasn't thinking about today. Yesterday. I was trying to like have some control over my urges to have a whole ice cream cake to myself. And then we started talking about cake again. Ugh. Okay, let's talk about something else. Um it's not cake. All right, what's the next one we're doing? Let's see. Please let it have nothing to do with food. Oh, thank gosh. This is not food related. Ooh, popcorn. It's the baby dragon. Okay, it's not the baby dragon. It's a fall dragon. Bye, Chris. How cute are these little dragons? So I have this is the fall dragon. I also have a baby dragon, and I love the baby dragon kit. And I don't think I actually I mean, the art was cute, don't get me wrong, but there was something about saying baby dragon that I really enjoyed saying. And I may have said it way too many times on my Facebook lives and whatnot back when it was active. I think I was watching too much Game of Thrones or something. It was all about dragons and little baby dragons. So there's fall dragons. This is a fall dragon. And then actually this year, I'm going to do a summer dragon. So it's going to be all three of them. And there's actually a spring dragon, but I'm not going to do that guy this year. He'll probably wait till next year. Yep, there are yeah, crystal dragon grab bags. There's so many grab bags. Oh my gosh. Oh, if the collection has was discontinued sometime last year, there's probably a grab bag. Some of them don't have very many grab bags, but I'm pretty sure just about every single collection has at least one. And I know that this Fall Dragon also has it's in a couple monthly ones as well. So if you're looking to stock up on monthly kits, there's that option as well. There are 11 pages. I mean, I did, if you go to the super sale section of the shop, I do have them separated by sheets, collection, and monthly ones. And I still have about, I'm going to say 50 to add. So I'm not done yet. Ugh. I will have them all up before tomorrow morning. I guess I don't need to sleep, right? Sleep's overrated. I mean, I'm a sticker shop owner. We don't sleep. We just work all the time. What's our motto? Work life balance? What's that? Whoopsies. Naps. I never nap. I used to work on for actually 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5, a long time. Well, not a long time. I worked on a larger scale dairy farm, so I was up really early, and then I did 2 milkings a day. And oh man, I was the queen of napping when I worked that job. Let me tell you, I was a pro. I needed 20 minutes. If I slept any longer than 20 minutes, I was done. 20 minutes was the sweet spot. And they say you shouldn't nap for very long. It should be like short and sweet. you don't want to get into that like REM. Oopsies. But I do not nap anymore. I also find the older I get, the less sleep I need. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. It's happening. Oopsies. Totally saved that as the wrong thing. Yeah, you can't do no sleep and no naps. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Now all I'm thinking about is all the grab bags I had to put on the website. So many. But at least I only have it's one and done. I put them up and then it is over. Right? Yeah, that's what they say. 20 minutes. That's the number. You don't want to get into that REM. You just want to have a little power nap. Well, okay. Well, maybe if you like fully wake up and then go back to sleep, just have um a what you get an alarm set. But no, I don't think it works like that. Sorry. You know, being that I am apparently the nap expert right now, which I'm not. Please do not take anything I say to heart. What I heard is secondhand. I am no expert on sleep. All I know is that you need sleep. Otherwise, you die. So let's all make sure we're getting our enough sleep. Amber, I'm glad you are loving these little Twitch sessions. I'm enjoying bringing them to you. Oopsies. Quit moving, little dragon. Okay. Oh my gosh. Boo. See, I don't have any problem with water. I love water. That's my drink of choice. I don't drink really anything else. I drink a crap ton of water. Always have. I am what people that meet me might call a water snob. I can tell if you're trying to pass off tap water as a certain type of water. It's ridiculous. I love water, and I can tell if you're trying to pass off some other type of water on me. I was okay. Funny story. I was at I don't. It was like a holistic trade show, and they had someone doing like they weren't readings, but it was like a little workshop, and she was trying to pick up on things for people in the crowd, and she singled me out and was like, "Oh, something's coming through on your end," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, like what's coming through?" And she's trying to tell me that I was dehydrated, and I'm like, I'm not like of all the things I could be dying of, dehydration is never going to be the one. Like I drink so much water. And I was like, no. And she was just adamant. She's like, dehydration. This is a big thing. Like it's going to make you sick. And I was just like, dude, like I'm not dehydrated. I'm just like this is not happening. I've had like so much water today. And she's like, you don't like to drink water? I was like, that's all I drink. I just drink water. And then I was like, oh man, she wouldn't give it up. And I was like, maybe I should just like be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to die of dehydration and like move on, pick on someone else. But she wouldn't let it go. And I was like she was really adamant about this dehydration. And then finally, there was a guy sitting behind me, directly behind me, and he speaks up and he goes, I think you're talking about me. And I was like, thank you, because it's not me. Like, I'm the only person here you should not be talking to. And it was, yeah, everything she was saying, the guy behind was like, yeah, that's me. And I was like, it took you like 10 minutes to speak up? Like, dude, I was dying. It was funny. That's my story. That's my water story. Yeah, she was really intense. Like, really intense. I wasn't digging it, but to each their own. But yeah, she was a little hardcore. She's all about wellness and your spirit guides speaking through her. And my spirit guide was trying to tell me I was dying of dehydration. Fortunately, it was not me, it was the guy behind me. Well, and the reason, funny thing is, the reason I was at that little, I had to sit there, is because Chris volunteered me because no one had signed up to take her little 20-minute whatever. And he's like, just go and sit there. Because we're at a trade show. He said, just go sit there. It'll be fine. So I sat there with like four other people and this dude behind me and got lectured about water. Oh gosh. Fun times, fun times. She was pretty intense though. She was passionate. She was passionate about help. Just misdirected. Chris thought it was hilarious because he's watching and he can hear her. She's got like this microphone and everyone can hear. And I was just like, oh my god, it's not me. I think she thought I was trying to like play it off like it wasn't a big deal. And I was like, can someone please tell this lady that I'm not dehydrated? Needless to say, Chris is not allowed to sign me up for any more things like that because we go to that trade show every year. And that's like, you're not doing that again. I don't care if nobody is in the audience. I am not the guinea pig. I'm not going and sitting there and being picked on by people. He's like, okay. Although he thought it was quite hilarious, which in retrospect, it really was. Well, yeah, I mean, he could have went and sat there. There's no way he would have died there. I mean, because he doesn't drink enough water. And I was like, maybe she was picking up on you through me. I don't know. This poor guy behind me, though, he was dying. His spirit guide was real concerned about him. Oh, dragon. Boom. There we go. Well, guys, it is. Oh my gosh, I've been on here for like 2 hours doing this. And all I can think about now is all the grab bags I need to put on the website. So I'm going to sign off here. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. You definitely made these 2 hours fly by. Good grief. You guys are hilarious. Thank you, Amanda, um, and Sharon and Amber for being here pretty much the whole time. That's awesome. Oh, Mother of Saul, you're still here. Everyone's still here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And as I said, it makes the time go by so much quicker. Of course, the shop is on sale starting tomorrow at noon. 25% off shop wide. Let's do this. Do, 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 do. Typey, typey, typey. I'll just stick that right in there. That is a link to the shop. And you have to check out the grab bags. There are over 300 of them. I haven't quite put them all up yet. That'll be happening as soon as I get off here. And it's only $1.50 a sheet. Like, that's crazy. The discount will be automatic at checkout, so you don't have to worry about coupon codes or weird things like that. You just go to checkout, boom, it takes 25% off your whole order starting tomorrow at noon for the full weekend. If you're not following me on Facebook, please do and join the VIP group, the Cute Cut Craft VIP group, because that is where giveaways and other fun things happen and is kind of the center of my shop and where I hang out the most. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. If you're not already following me, please follow the shop here on Twitch. I am trying to hit my goal of 50 followers, and I'm about halfway there. So, thank you to everyone that has followed me as already, and to any future followers. And I will be going live again probably on the weekend. Don't quote me on that. I go live every Tuesday and Thursdays to design, but I usually kind of sneak on one or two other times whenever the mood strikes me. Unscheduled appearances. So always be on the lookout for that. So, adios, everyone, and have a lovely evening.